2 games, 2 platforms, and 2 lovable characters. Super Mario Odyssey on the Nintendo Switch and Astrobot on the PlayStation 5 both are incredible platformers. But how do they stack up against each other? Let's find out in today's head-to-head comparison. First, let's talk visuals. Super Mario Odyssey delivers an expansive, colorful world with a cartoony and whimsical art style. From the lively streets of New Donk City to the serene seaside kingdom, each world has its own distinctive aesthetic. On the other hand, Astrobot is a visual showcase for the PlayStation 5. Astro's world feels high-tech and polished with a futuristic yet playful design. Thanks to the power of the PlayStation 5, Astrobot can really flex the high-fidelity textures, real-time reflections, and razor-sharp detail. While Odyssey's charming cartoonish look is timeless, Astrobot's cutting-edge visuals take advantage of next-generation technology, offering a more immersive experience. It's a tough call, but if you're after sheer graphical prowess, Astrobot comes out on top. Super Mario Odyssey brings innovation to the table with Cappy, Mario's versatile companion. With Cappy, you can possess enemies, objects, even solve puzzles in unique ways. The open world exploration lets you discover power moons at your own pace, and the platforming challenges keep you on your toes. In contrast, Astrobot is all about creative use of the PlayStation's DualSense controller. Astro's gadgets, from grappling hooks to water cannons, make the gameplay feel fresh. The adaptive triggers and haptic feedback enhance every movement. Whether you're jumping, gliding, or fighting enemies, Astrobot takes full advantage of the PlayStation 5's hardware for a tactical gaming experience. Odyssey wins points for its creativity and freedom of exploration, while Astrobot leans into precision platforming and high-tech controls. Both games have near-flawless platforming mechanics, but Odyssey offers more variety, while Astrobot focuses on tight, immersive experience. Super Mario Odyssey excels in its diversity of levels. Each kingdom is like a playground filled with secrets, hidden moons, and charming NPCs. You never quite know what's waiting around the next corner. The variety in the environments, from icy tundras to deep jungles, keep things fresh. Astrobot, meanwhile, focuses on verticality and creativity use of 3D space. Its levels are more linear, but they're packed with detail and clever design, pushing the player to use every tool and ability to rescue the stranded bots. The platforming here is tight, with a satisfying balance of difficulty and reward. Astrobot, meanwhile, focuses on verticality and creative use of 3D space. Its levels are more linear, but they're packed with detail and clever design, pushing the player to use every tool and ability to rescue the stranded bots. The platforming here is tight, with a satisfying balance of difficulty and reward. Where Mario excels in expansive open-world level design, Astrobot nails more focused, precise platforming within compact environments. Both styles work well, but if you prefer exploration and discovery, Odyssey edges ahead. Super Mario Odyssey's soundtrack is iconic, filled with memorable tunes that fit perfectly with each kingdom's theme. From jazzy tracks to orchestral pieces, the music amplifies the game's joyous and adventurous tones. In Astrobot, the music is playful and matches the futuristic vibe of the game. But where it really shines is in its sound design. Thanks to the 3D audio capabilities of the PlayStation 5. Every footstep, jump, and gadget has a satisfying sound, and the sense of space created by the audio helps draw you into the game's world. Both games have standout audio, but Astrobot's use of 3D audio and immersion sound design gives you the slight edge in this department. In terms of overall experience, Super Mario Odyssey is an instant classic. It's a celebration of Mario's history while also being a bold step forward for the series. It's a game that's full of heart, offering endless replayability with its power moons, hunting, and post-game content. Meanwhile, Astrobot feels like a love letter to PlayStation fans, packed with charming nods to Sony's gaming history. It's also a tech demo for the future of platformers, with the DualSense controller and PlayStation 5's capabilities creating a genuinely new experience. Ultimately, it comes down to what you're looking for. If you want a massive open world platformer filled with creativity and freedom, Super Mario Odyssey is your go-to. But if you're after an immersion, tightly designed platformer that shows off the PlayStation 5's next-gen tech, Astrobot is hard to beat. Both Super Mario Odyssey and Astrobot Rescue Mission offer fantastic platform experiences that any fan of the genre will enjoy. Whether you're Team Mario or Team Astro, there is no wrong choice here. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this comparison, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more gaming content. Don't go anywhere just yet, because I want to give you guys my final thoughts on this video. Now, that was my written review, and you know, I agree with a lot of you out there. How can any game, any 3D platformer go toe-to-toe with Mario Odyssey? Because Mario Odyssey is a one-of-a-kind. It really is. It is a fantastic game. One of the best ever created in gaming. If you love Mario, you love 3D platformers, it's almost near perfect. But with Astrobot being out there in the market now and able to play and available for your PS5, it definitely goes toe-to-toe with Mario Odyssey. It really does. It definitely brings the heat to Mario Odyssey. It has a lot of creativity. It has wonderful graphics and amazing music, great level design, and it really is a love letter to PlayStation fans. And I'm a PlayStation fan, so I like it. I love all the little different nods to the older consoles or other IPs from the PlayStation universe. I think it's great. But how could a game like Astrobot go toe-to-toe with Mario Odyssey? And the reason I think it does so well is because it is inspired by Mario Odyssey. There is a lot of elements in Astrobot that are just like you see in Mario Odyssey. And there's a lot of creativity you see in Astrobot just like you see in Mario Odyssey. They're definitely similar games, but they're also very different. And what I mean by that is the level of detail that went into Mario Odyssey is, you know, it's unmatched in the gaming world. It's just something, there's something magical about it. There really is. All the hidden secrets, all the little things that you find, all the different pathways, and I mean, it's just something really magical about it. It really is. And there's a lot of different pathways in Astrobot, you know, but it's definitely, it's not as large, I guess. There's not as much exploration in Astrobot. But at the end of this video, I kind of just wanted to give you guys my final thoughts on it. And which one would I choose over the other? Now, I have both of them. I own both of them. And I'm very happy with owning both of them. And I have, obviously, a PlayStation 5 and a Nintendo Switch. And if you own a PlayStation 5 and you're looking for a new game that's a great 3D platformer, pick up Astrobot. That's a no-brainer. It is a great game, and we need to support Team Asobi so they can create more games like this. Because this is what we need in video games. We need this Nintendo-like, Mario-like 3D platformers in video games. Because they're fun to play. They're just really fun to play. And it changes things up a little bit. It's not your typical shooter. It's not your typical zombie game or, you know, survival horror game, whatever. It just mixes it up a little bit. And it adds a great addition to any PlayStation 5 library. Now, I really have been thinking about this a lot lately. And the reason that I would choose Mario Odyssey over Astrobot, and like I said, Astrobot's a great game. It's a really good game. It goes toe-to-toe with Mario Odyssey. But I just have a special place in my gaming history for Mario. I grew up playing Mario. I'm 45 years old. I was there when Super Mario Bros. Launched. I was there when Super Mario 64 launched. I remember the build-up to Super Mario 64. And it's been a wild ride. And it's been a fun ride with Mario. I mean, it really has. From 2D to, you know, to like where you see on screen here where Mario's like 8-bit to 16-bit to Nintendo 64. I mean, it's been a wild ride. We've seen the revolution of video games, the evolution of video games through Nintendo and Mario. And that is the reason why I would choose Mario Odyssey over Astrobot, because it really set the stage for current 3D platformers. There is a lot of games out there that are inspired by Super Mario Odyssey. And one of them is Astrobot, and that's why Astrobot's a good game. Because of the folks who created Mario Odyssey have created something to give the inspiration to Team Asobi so they can create Astrobot. And that's why I would choose. It is the king of 3D platformers currently. And I hope that Nintendo is working on Mario Odyssey 2 right now for the Nintendo Switch 2. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this comparison video. I really do appreciate it. And like I said in the middle of the video, hit that subscribe button and like button. I really appreciate it. Take care. Bye.